Oh, how's my chocolate shake?
Curse you.
Oh, curse you. I really wanted to climb up in the mountains at the high elevation. And so if you have your horse out here, do you have to scoop your poop?
Nope.
You gonna go swimming? I bet it's really warm.
Riding the gnar. Did I do that?
Isn't that the turtle from Nemo? I'm not looking, so. Oh, wow. It's a bit much. Driver's arm. Okay, driver's arm. For gas, about 100 miles in. Check on the FJ. Wow. So that keeps happening. I don't know why that keeps popping out. So, temporarily Velcroing it here. Let's hope that solves it. It's kind of scary.
Everything all right?
Well, the wire to the FJ came off again.
Oh.
So we had no brake lights or turn signals
Oh, super.
for I don't know how long. So I just Velcroed to sort of attach it so that it doesn't flop around or anything. So my cable came loose again since we gassed up. Dragged probably most of the way from the gas station. Grinded it down. I have an old spare one that I keep in the back just for reasons like this that I'm going to try to put in, but I just noticed the pins where I go to push in, the pins are retracted, so that's why it's not staying. So I can figure out what's going on there. So the real problem, I think, is this is cracked. Cracked. So, fortunately, I happen to carry a spare one with me. And try to rewire that in. I had to completely rewire the entire port where it connects into the FJ. I had to take it out. Fortunately, I had an extra one. And rewire the whole thing. The old green cable, we must have dragged it the entire way because it's completely ground down to nothing.
Huh.
And then the place where you plug it into the FJ, it's like the whole thing is cracked and falling apart. So I replaced all that. I had to use that old red taupe electric cable that we have. And so now the driver's side blinker isn't working, but brakes are working, which is the most important thing. And passenger side blinkers are working. When we get to where we're going, I'll see if I can't figure out why the driver's side isn't working. But it's like 150 degrees on that asphalt when you have sunburn. Oh, really? Okay, we just drove 5 miles up a hill to the national park, Lehman Caves, where we're really nice, like double, triple dump stations with potable water. Closed. So now we've got to go try to find somewhere to dump and get fresh water. So we found one about 5 miles away at a gas station that's serviceable, $5. Peggy just went and paid. We decided to go ahead and detach here because I don't know what the campground's going to be like that we're going to. Oh, please, please, please. I just have a spot here somewhere. You see a picnic table right there. Oh, I think we're in luck. I think there's one. It doesn't look level, but at this point I don't really care. Just want a place for the night. 2 nights, really. A couple of them here that have full pull-throughs, which are nice. I don't think the one that I'm looking at right now is pull-through. I think it's just pull it next to it. Not very level at all, but we'll make it work for one or 2 nights, even if I have to move. This guy's car camping right here in a full-on level pull-through site. It's not frustrating at all. Well, we can make this work. We'll make this work. I'm thinking we got lucky if this is the only spot left.
Yeah. You want me to drive up there?
Yeah, why don't you just do a quick round and go by the sign at the front and see if it says anything. It might have a map to other spots or something. Not to get greedy, but Peggy's going to drive around and see if she can't find if there's another spot. I think this one will be fine. It's got a table, it's got a cover, it's got all this stuff. It's really nice. It's just, I don't think it's going to be very level. Let's check. Yeah, it's about what I expected right there. Pretty level front to back, but the driver's side.
Campground, is that different from where we were? Hello, hello.
No, I'm pretty sure this is the campground.
I followed a road that says equestrian and campground that goes out further. Do you think that's included?
Yeah, but I think that's, you can go check it out, but I think I read that that was for people who bring their horse trailers out and everything, but just go take a look at it. She just sent me a half garbled message that made it sound like she found a better spot. So hopefully I'm not going to lose this spot while I go find wherever she's at. How far in are you? Oh, I see you now. Okay. So, I love you so much. I just love you so much. You're the greatest. So our door's on the other side.
I realize that.
That's for the table and everything. So, okay, think about this. If I turn around and go this way, what's your view going to be in the morning? That right there, right? Right?
Yeah. Well, they just invited us over for dinner.
Oh, did they? Yep, you're good. You're good, you're good. You're good. You got plenty of room. You're fine. You got like 5-6 feet between you and the pole. You're fine. Okay. Well, we had dinner. Burgers. Peggy burgers.
What does that mean?
Peggy burgers?
Yeah.
Just means they're not John's burgers. Oh. Is it, do you think it's Eli or Ellie?
Eli?
You think it's Eli?
Yeah.
Eli spelled E-L-I
Mm-hmm.
for Elijah.
Yeah, but Y says I.
Does it?
It's not Ellie.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. So if you have your horse out here, do you have to scoop your poop?
Nope.
But if you have your dog out here,
You have to
scoop your poop. How does that work? A little different than where we were last night.
Yeah.
Look at the dog just lying there. Look at him. We go down in the valley, come up the backside, and then climb up there to. You think there's snow up there? I guess it's at almost 11,000 feet, so good likelihood. That's probably why the road's closed. Sacramento Pass Recreation Area campsite. And we are headed back over to Great Basin National Park. The Lehman Caves, I think it's called, for a 9 a.m. bat cave tour. You think Robin will be there?
I dare you to make that joke.
When I get in there.
Hey,
So
Robin.
where exactly does he park the Batmobile? We got a dirt road here, and then we have to climb up a mountain. They said it's like 8,000 feet difference from the top to the basin floor. Which I guess makes sense because the peak is a little over 10,000 feet. Wheeler Peak, I think it's called. Which I thought we were gonna maybe get to do a alpine lake hike today, but based on everything I keep reading, they're still considering this to be winter. And so everything's closed, which I don't know how late April is still winter, but I guess at 10,000 feet, late April is winter. So I don't know what we're gonna get to hike around today, other than the caves. And the caves is a 1-hour ranger guided tour. All right, we made it with 5 minutes to spare to the visitor center here at Lehman Caves. But of course, battery's dead on my Canon, so headed back to grab a battery and then I'll go back up.
We will be on a 1-hour lodge room tour, which means that we're going to enter the cave here, the entrance tunnel, do kind of a big loop through the hill here, and exit right over my shoulder at the exit tunnel.
So can you come in here without the tour?
And there's multiple tours. This is the only one that's open during the season. They go to other caves, other rooms.
Oh, okay.
But I think this is the only one that's open right now.
Now, a hybrid between limestone and a type of rock we refer to as stalagmites, which is a low-grade marble.
It's really cool. Wow.
Not bad. Yeah. So. Right here on this little piece of cave bacon. And so I have to believe that on holiday weekend, right, for the 4th of July, during Prohibition, where you were standing, right under your feet, right here, there was a knockdown, drag out party.
And then that was your little
Yes,
girl.
yeah, so we made it work, and then the pandemic shut everything down.
Oh gosh, yeah.
So we had the pandemic wedding.
Oh, yeah, nice.
Yeah, up on Sacramento Pass.
Oh, that's where we're camped right now. Yeah.
Oh, that's where we are?
Yeah, that's where our RV is, yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we were renting a small cabin.
Okay.
Whew.
Yeah, I got ripped on
It was probably bat poop. I think he got bat pooped on.
the water.
The park is actually home to over, I think right around 39 or 40 different caves. So they range from the big fancy show cave with lots of decoration, to tiny little holes in the ground that go back 30 feet and then you crawl back out, to giant ice caves up on top of the mountain that go straight down 400 feet and require that technical equipment to navigate vertically.
Oh. He's touching the rock.
Thank you.
Here's what you need to know if you're going to go to Great Basin National
Wait till
Park.
summer?
Yeah, and summer apparently doesn't start till
July?
July. Yeah. I get it. It's really high elevation, but now I know why it's one of the least, if not the least visited national park.
Yes.
You thought you found that? Because aside from it being kind of out, not on the beaten path, meaning it wouldn't be on one of your routes going to some other place, unless you were cutting through California. Yeah, it's just not an easy place to get to.
Yeah.
And then once you do, there's nothing really around here as far as support cities or hotels or anything like that if you weren't RVing. And then apparently it's only like this cave tour we just did. They have four different cave tour rooms. Like we were in the lodge room or something.
Right.
Is that room? And there's like 4 different rooms. This is the only one that they tour right now. It's the only one that's open. And then there's a scenic drive that I think we're going to do right now. That's,
She said only 3 miles of 12 are open.
yeah.
I could walk that, honey. Do you want to walk it?
Well, not really. And then all the hikes. She's like, well, there's a little 20-minute one right here next to the visitor center, which is basically just a stroll through the bushes. And then there was another one she said that was
Down in Baker.
down by the campground.
Yeah. There's a campground down there?
There is the only one thing that's open is down in the basin. They have I think they have 4 campgrounds. 3 of them are up in this area, and so none of them are open. And that's just why the dump station and the water station. Did you hear the guy just come in, the maintenance guy come in and go, "Hey, let the guy know I just turned the water on so he can fill his RV." Oh yeah, here comes Harvard. Want to bet?
Oh, nailed it.
Nailed it. We were trying. There's this earth roamer that we saw in the parking
Oh,
lot.
what was the brand?
And
What's the make?
I don't know.
You just told me.
Yeah, and so when earth roamers start, I think at the lowest end earth roamer is what, 600,000 or something? 700,000, and then they go up from there to 2 million. And so we were trying to figure out. We didn't see who got out of the earth roamer, but there's only 20 people up there, so we're like, all right, let's try to figure out.
We had it nailed down. We had it between 2 guys.
Yeah, there's a
And
single.
the only reason the one guy was on the list was because he was alone.
He was alone, and there's only a single bike. Yeah, and so like, all right, it's either the single guy
Or the
or
Harvard
it's the older couple wearing the Harvard sweatshirt, and I'm going with the Harvard sweatshirt. So this is Upper Lehman Campground, I think. It looks like there's plenty of 24-foot or less parking, camping here. Would have been a great place to camp. Huh. All right, so this is Lower Lehman Campground, which is not very far from Upper Lehman Campground. And they told us all the campgrounds were closed, and it's like, I'm seeing people camped here. This is a pull-through. Look at this thing. That's a great pull-through. It's a little pretty unlevel, but you could get up high here. Fire pit, bench. Let's take a look at the trail here. You gonna go swimming? I bet it's really warm. Ooh, berries. You like berries?
There's like.
Bears like berries. This would be a cool little campground.
Yeah.
And there's enough room for at least this site, this pull-through site right here. It's big enough for any size rig, really. Although you have a tough time getting level.
Yeah.
I think you could, though. Just the front end needs to come up. Is this just a back end one right here?
No, I think it's a pull
It's
through.
another pull-through.
Another one right there. Oh, that one.
Holy moly. This one you can get level on.
Same with the one across the way.
Sure could.
And that one's right on the river.
Yep. So, if you're coming to Great Basin, that one's closed for some reason.
That one you could have gone level.
I don't know why. Maybe it's...
Maybe they're redoing the picnic. Maybe there's no picnic table.
Oh, maybe. Huh.
And no fire pit.
And then you got
Bathroom.
bathrooms and garbage right here. Alright, I don't really know what we're doing now. I had planned on us spending a few hours doing a hike, and that doesn't seem like it's happening now. Should we go check out the shopping mall down in Baker? I know. Well, there's the RV dump station, and there's the general store, and I don't know that there's anything else. So, just outside the entrance to Great Basin National Park is the little town of Baker. And there's just not much open.
Yeah.
I think they only open for the couple of months that people are actually coming to the park.
Yeah.
And all the trails are pretty much inaccessible right now because of snow, cold, or what, staffing. Probably more of a staffing issue than anything. The main visitor center right here at the base is only open 3 days a week anyway, didn't you say? Wednesday?
No, I thought it was Wednesday through Sunday.
Wednesday through
It's closed
Sunday.
Monday
Yeah.
through Sunday. Ooh, there's a hawk.
So, I think what we're going to do is change our travel plan. We were supposed to stay here tonight because we were going to go hiking all day.
Curse you.
Oh, curse you. I really wanted to climb up in the mountains at the high elevation, and I really wanted to do that. I did. It was going to be, I thought it looked really cool. Probably is really cool in July and August.
Would have been your first alpine lake.
Yeah, rats. So, rather than waiting till tomorrow to head out, I think what we're going to do is go back to the RV now, eat lunch, and head out to our next destination because it's a short drive. Well, short is relevant. It should only be about 3.5 hours from our campsite to Salt Flats.
We have a beautiful day, so might as well.
Yep, might as well just back up and get going. So we're gonna do that. Place cleared out. That's what I read online. Most people only stay here for a night, just as passing through.
Especially because it's not the season.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, there's 2 people still there.
All right, let's eat lunch. Pack up and go to our next destination.